Hey, what's up grinders? I am Zard and this is Genzo 4. War is over and peace remains at Kristara, at least for the next 3 weeks that is. This week's weekly event is Journey. We're gonna take a look at that in a moment, but the Festival of Weathers event is still going on for this week, so I suppose we could start this video from there, because I didn't change much. All I did is swap Underspire to Elementalist, and I'm still rocking this Mortanish Darkness team here. It works pretty well, so why go and bother and change it, right? As long as you get it going, it's going to work just fine. Take that extra turn over there and we get our wand up nicely. We all like that, right? Spam that wand and steal that life with Mortanish Darkness. Take some extra turns to enable that, or inflict that entangle, and get rid of the last troop with Coast Queen. Works like a charm, so no need to change that. For Underspire this week, I'm using this kind of team. I have one torch left, so we can try this in battle. Diamantina, Wings of Destruction for backup summons, and of course those status effect help for all dragon allies. And I'm using Essentia at the bottom to give 50% start to all allies and also summon a light storm. That's pretty nice with Ishtar especially, and of course Diamantina can get some benefit from those yellow gems as well. And of course I'm using Elementalist with this team here, because Elementalist really helps at the later stages. This battle of course is very easy because the enemy level is just 25. But let's check this out though. Do we get any extra turns at the start? Not really. Yeah, I guess we start taking those. Well, that went really nice. There's another extra turn there, and at this stage, all I'm doing really is just cast Diamantina and get rid of the enemies. We will see how this rocks in the later levels, later in the week. And let's go and check that Journey event, because that is when things get interesting. Event captain this week is Huntmaster Arboreus. You can get it from tier 2, and we get a new weapon in the tier 3 as well. I went and crafted this weapon at the Soul Forge to be able to save those precious gems, because I'm pretty sure just 2 tiers per member in a full guild is enough to unlock all these rewards, unless they really went and changed the scoring system. But as far as I know, it's just minor changes, and if your Huntmaster Arboreus is maxed, then you are going to get 3 times more of the miles in the battles, and it should be enough to unlock all the rewards, as long as everybody has their Arboreus maxed and use them in their team. That troop also gains a double magic this event, and that's actually really nice. I think we're going to go here and check that Arboreus troop. Here you see just a basic magic. Winged shot deals magic plus 4 damage to an enemy and then creates 3 red gems boost by dragon allies, and the boost ratio is ×3. And Eagle Eye trait, place Hunter's Mark on enemies when doing skull damage. That's really nice. That's basically a double skull damage. Reduces damage from skulls by 30%, and then that Pathfinder trait there. That gives you ×2, ×2.5 or ×3 miles in the battle, based on the ascensions of the troop. Pretty, usual stuff. Basically we just spam this troop and create red gems and work from there. Here I am using Eruption of Roses. This explodes green gems that gain some mana for these Arboreals, but it also entangles the first enemy. I had this in mind, especially if we are going deep in this event, that entangle can help for the survivability, because we aren't going to use Elementalist class. We're using Dragon Guard for a couple of reasons. First of all, we want to have as many dragon troops over here to generate those red gems, and Dragon Guard's third trait, all allied dragons gain 1 life and magic on 4 or 5 gem matches. That helps a little bit, as the battles are going to take a little bit more time when we are going further in the event. Every extra turn gives 1 magic, and here I am using Ruby Rat as a backup damage dealer, but it's pretty nice that Ruby Aura gives 2 magic to all red allies when matching red gems. So basically, when you spam this troop and generate those red extra turns, you are going to get 3 magic to all your dragons every red extra turn. That's pretty nice, right? Here I'm using Magma Dragon, another damage dealer, AoE damage dealer, but also conjures a lava storm when my turn begins. That is red and brown storm running constantly, as long as she doesn't get stunned, of course. Right. Spam Arboreals, generate magic to your troops, and you can of course wipe the enemies with these 2 bad boys or girls over here when their overall HP is low enough. Shall we try this team in practice, eh? And yeah, I'm using double Nisha and an Anu medal for these fights. Hopefully the starting storm gives our Pathfinder up straight away. It doesn't, but that's okay. Here is a double match and we take that and we are ready to rock, right? Or are we? Yeah, worked pretty well. I'm going to slap the damage on all these troops except those 2, of course, because they're stealthy. Well, there goes that plan. Now we can do the swipe there. That kind of spamming team. Let's try this here in the boss fight, and we are fighting dragons here. Ruby Rat, a Dragon Soul, Lord Emperor, and hey, what you are doing over there? Huh, traitor. Oh well. How about now? Do we get to spam right away after the starting explosion? No? Oh well, I'm getting a little bit bad luck up there. Gotta check those yellow gems, except that Raven is blocked by a Ruby Rat there, so that's fine for me. Get your Pathfinder up and start spamming those red gems on the board. We are doing very heavy damage over here, and then do the final blow with Ruby Rat. There, nice and easy at these stages. Maybe one more against these are dragons again, and the traitor is there too. What is this? How about now? No. This worked very well. That starting explosion in the early stages when I test this team. Well, that's fine. Dump those red gems on the board and hopefully loop well. Is Ruby Rat cost enough? That should be, but do you have 25%? No. Well, let's take it that way. Yep. That kind of team. Let me know in the comments what kind of team you are using. There are plenty of different options. You can use Shekra, you can use other boss dragons if you like it that way. World Breaker, Diamata is also an option, and of course Diamantina if you are lucky enough to have that troop. But like I said, I kinda like how that magic adapts to the overall spell damage when you are going further in this fight, because these are already a little bit challenging and it's just Monday. We will see how this evolves when we go further this week. Has this out. Peace.